everyone and welcome to the final video of EduRead's Direction Test Explanation and Solution series. In this video, we will be discussing the last set of 10 questions on direction tests that are commonly asked in placement and general competition exams. Throughout this series, we have covered different types of questions that are commonly asked in direction tests, providing clear explanation, step-by-step solution and helpful tips and tricks to improve your problem-solving skills. By now, you should have a solid understanding of direction tests and be better equipped to handle these types of questions in your exams. In this video, we will continue our exploration of direction tests and tackle the final set of questions. We hope that you find this video helpful and informative in your preparation for placements and general competition exams. So, let's dive into the last set of questions and wrap up our journey towards mastering direction tests. So, let's begin with our first question. Our first question is, Dinesh and Ramesh start together from a certain point in the opposite direction on motorcycles. The speed of Dinesh is 60 km per hour and of Ramesh is 44 km per hour. What will be the distance between them after 15 minutes? And the options are option A 20 km, option B 24 km, option D 26 kilometers and option C 30 kilometers.
So basically the speed of Dinesh is 60 kilometers per hour and speed of Ramesh is 44 kilometers per hour. And we have to find what will be the distance between Dinesh and Ramesh after 15 minutes. So we have time and we have speed. So by using that we can calculate distance by using the formula speed is equals to distance by time. So speed is equals to distance by time will give distance is equals to speed into time. So distance is equals to speed into time. By using this we will find the distance. So Dinesh covered distance covered by Dinesh in 15 minutes will be like 60 kilometers. So basically speed of Dinesh is 60 kilometers per hour and we have time in minutes. So we have to convert this hour into minute. So to convert hour into minute we will divide by 60. So we have 60 kilometers per hour which is divided by 60 here and multiplied by 15 minutes. So speed distance is equals to speed into time. So hence we will get that in 15 minutes with the speed of 60 kilometers per hour Dinesh covered 15 kilometers. Now Ramesh has a speed of 44 kilometers per hour. So by using that speed in 15 minutes Ramesh has covered basically 11 kilometers. How? 44 times speed by 60 is multiplied by 15. So here we will if we solve this equation we will get 11 kilometers because 60 will be cancelled out by 15 in 4 times and 44 will be cancelled out by 4 in 11 times. Hence we can say that Ramesh covered 11 kilometers in 15 minutes. Now what will be the distance between them will be like the addition of the distances they has covered will be the difference or the distance between them after 15 minutes. So if we add 15 and 11 then we will get 26 and we can say that 26 kilometers away they are from each other.
Our second question is, M starts from his office and goes 15 kilometers south towards. He then proceeds 5 kilometers to the right. He then travels 7 kilometers to the left, again travels 7 kilometers to the left and eventually goes 22 kilometers towards left. Measure the distance between the final and starting point. And the options are option A 1 kilometer, option B 2 kilometers, option C 3 kilometers and option D 4 kilometers.
In this question, basically, M started from a point like from his office and goes 15 kilometers south direction. So basically, we are considering A is the initial position of M, and in the south direction he has covered 15 kilometers. Now he then proceeds 5 kilometers to right. So if we see in the south direction, right will be here and left will be here. So he has taken a right turn and covered 5 kilometers. Now he then travels 7 kilometers to the left. So by facing west direction, left is like this and right is like this. So he has covered 7 kilometers in the left direction. Now eventually goes 22 kilometers towards left. Now the thing is, basically again he travels 7 kilometers towards left. So by here, in the south direction, by facing south direction, left is here, right is here. So in the left direction he covered 7 kilometers again. After that eventually goes 22 kilometers towards left. So by facing the east direction, again he turned left and traveled 22 kilometers. Now the thing is, we have to find the final and the distance between final and starting point. So starting point is here, final point is here. The whole distance is 7 kilometers, and we have to subtract this distance to find this distance, so that it will be form a rectangle and this will be equal to that one. So if we subtract 5 kilometers, which is similar to this one, from the whole 7 kilometers, then we will easily find that the distance between A and B, which is the final and initial position. So the required distance will be like 7 minus 5, which is equals to 2 kilometers. Hence we can say that he is 2 kilometers away from his starting point.
Our question number 3 is: a student walked out from the classroom towards the library. She went first to the canteen on the left side, 20 feet away. After a cup of tea, took a right turn and went to the laboratory 13 feet away. She then went to the physics block 15 feet to the left. She talked to a friend in the garden 3 feet on the left and continued walking in the same direction to the library 10 feet more. What was the actual distance between the library and the classroom? And the options are option A 42 feet, option B 65 feet, option C 39 feet, and option D 34 feet.
Question number 3 is basically saying that a student walked out from the classroom towards the library. So she wants to go to the library from classroom, and she went first to the canteen on the left side of the classroom and is 24 feet away. So if we consider this as classroom, then in the left direction she has covered 24 feet to reach canteen. After that, she take a sip of a cup of tea, took a right turn and went to the laboratory. So in the west direction only, she by facing the west direction, she took a right turn and went to the laboratory by covering 13 feet. So right will be like this and left is here. So by taking a right turn, she has covered 13 feet to reach laboratory. After that, she went to the physics block 15 feet to the left. So by facing the north direction, she has taken a left turn to reach the physics block. Now she talked to a friend in the garden, which is 3 feet on the left. So from physics block again she took a left. So by facing the west again, left will be here and right will be here. So she took a left turn and covers 3 feet to reach the garden. Now on the left, she continued in the same direction to reach the library, which is 10 feet away from the garden. So from the garden in the same direction, she continued walking to reach the library. So we have to find the actual distance between the library and the classroom. So if we see, this will create a map, and if we see, the classroom is here and the library is here. So the straight line will form a simple way to go library from the classroom, and the actual distance will be from the classroom to library. So the difference or the actual distance between the library and the classroom will be 24 feet and the rest 15 feet, because this distance will be equal to this one. So 24 feet plus 15 feet will combinedly form 39 feet, and we can say that the distance between the library and the classroom is 39 feet.
Our question number 4 is, Mr. Das started his journey from his house at a distance of 12 kilometers. On returning, he walked 8 kilometers in the same route and turned right and walked 4 kilometers. Then he turned to his left and walked 4 kilometers. He turned to his left and walked 4 kilometers. Finally, he turned to his left and walked 2 kilometers. How far was he from his house? And the options are option A 4 kilometers, B 2 kilometers, C 6 kilometers, and D 8 kilometers. Our question number 5 is, Ruhi travels 10 km towards north, turns left and travels 4 km, and then again turns right and covers another 5 km, and turns right and travels another 4 km. How far is she from the starting point? And the options are option A 20 km, option B 15 km, option C 10 km, and option D 5 km. Our next question is, I walk 12 km to the north, then 10 km to east, and then 12 km south. How far am I from the starting point? And the options are A 34 km, B 10 km, C 22 km, and D 24 km. Our question number 7 is, Lakshmi went 10 kilometers to the west from my house, then turns left and walked 20 kilometers. She then turned east and walked 25 kilometers, and finally turning left covered 20 kilometers. How far was she my house from my house? And the options are option A 5 kilometers, B 40 kilometers, C 15 kilometers, and D 10 kilometers. Our question number 8 is, Raju was to go to the planetarium. So he walked 1.5 kilometers towards east from the place and then turned to right and walked 2.5 kilometers, and then turned towards east and walked 1 kilometers, and turned to south and walked 4 kilometers and reached the place by walking 2.5 kilometers towards west. What distance is he from the starting point? And the options are option A 9 kilometers, option B 10 kilometers, option C 6.5 kilometers, and option D 9.5 kilometers. So our ninth question is, a man starts from a point and moves 9 km towards south and then turns to his east and goes 3 km. He turns south and walks 3 km and then moves 8 km towards west. How far is he from the starting point? And the options are A 13 km, B 12 km, C 15 km and D 11 km. So our last and final question for the last set is, Veena and Viru both started from a point towards the north. Veena turns to the right after walking the same distance. Veena waits for some time and then walks another 5 km, whereas Viru walks only 3 km. They both then turn towards the south and walk 15 km. Forward, how far is Veena from Viru? And the options are option A 12 km, B 15 km, C 10 km and D 8 km. And that concludes our direction test explanation and solution series by EduRead. We hope that this series has been helpful in improving your understanding and problem solving skills in this important topic for placement and general competition exams. Throughout this series, we have covered a variety of questions that are commonly asked in direction tests, providing step-by-step solutions and useful tips and tricks. If you missed any of the previous 6 videos, you can find them in the description of this video. By now, you should have a solid foundation in direction tests and feel more confident in your ability to tackle these types of questions in your exams. Remember to pay attention to details such as orientation, directions and distances, and keep practicing your problem solving skills. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment sections below, and if you found this video or series helpful, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your peers. Thank you so much for watching, and we wish you all the very best for your upcoming exams.